At last, the time has come, dear viewers, to face the final boss of Abyssalcraft, the Great Old One, Jizahar, the Gatekeeper. Hello! It is I, Shepherd Chong, bringing to you another episode of Abyssalcraft is Kind of Awesome. And in this episode, we are entering the final dungeon to face Jizahar, the Gatekeeper, the final boss of Abyssalcraft. But before we do that, I'm going to show you around the temple in creative mode. Yeah, show you what it looks like. Okay, so let's back up a bit. I've shown you the city of Jizahar before. It's made out of various types of Abyssalcraft materials. And here comes the temple into view. There's some Omethal stone surrounding parts of it. But it is made out of dark Abyssalcraft materials, which there are only 3 of, so that's not quite as big a deal. But okay, this is the only natural place you can find dark Abyssalcraft. Yeah, just like with the normal Abyssalcraft materials, the city and the temple are the only places you will find them without having to create them yourself. So anyway, this is the entrance. Unless you destroy some walls, there is no other way to get in. Okay, and what's this? This is a spawner block. A minion of the Gatekeeper spawner block. If I was in survival, it would turn into a minion of the Gatekeeper. And it would only work once. Because that's what the spawner blocks do. They spawn something once. Now, again, I have the render distance down simply to keep try to keep the FPS fairly high. In fact, you know what? Just facilitate that. Peaceful. There we go. Don't know if it'll really affect things, but hey, whatever. Okay, so first room. Pillars. High ceiling. Minions of the Gatekeeper spawner blocks. Yep, here's some corridors off to the side. Pillars. Another spawner block. And this room. That is a lot of bookshelves. Yeah, so by the time you get here, you get to Omethal, that is, and the temple, you should have plenty of bookshelves. But if for some reason you need like 100, they're here. Yeah, okay, and remember from the rituals episode, I mentioned the ritual of reverse time, which can only be done from the Temple of Jizahar at this ritual altar. And this is what the ritual altars look like when they're made from dark Abyssalcraft bricks, by the way. So yeah, when you eventually decide to face Jizahar again, for whatever reason, maybe you're on a server or something, yeah, you do it from right this room. Okay. So, what's in these other corridors? Spawner block, corridor, stairs. Yes, I showed the stairs off. I couldn't remember for a second. And, some fences. Yeah. Spawner block. Another room. And, more spawner blocks. Pillars. I'm not turning around for a reason. Corridor this way. So yeah, both those corridors that led off from that room, they're exactly the same thing. They're just mirrored. They're just a stairwell, basically. Spawner blocks, pillars, room. And holy crap, there's the boss already. Well, it's a good thing I'm creative mode, otherwise he'd probably wreck my ass. Oh, look, he's sitting. And not reacting to me at all. And there's no boss bar. That's interesting. Visual glitch. Okay, so At this point, you've probably figured out that's not the boss. Well, technically. It is the boss, but not the way you're fighting him. This is the Jizahar spawner block, which, very nice touch, it looks like Jizahar, but sitting down. Which, like I said, very creative. You can actually see the outline of the block itself down there if you look closely. But yeah, so when you're here in creative, not in creative, I'm in creative right now. When you're here in survival, this sort of version of Jizahar that's sitting down will turn into the normal boss, and it will basically look like he stood up and is starting to attack you, which again is a very nice touch. Oh, he's sitting in a sort of throne, which looks nice. There are pillars around, and here's something that looks like it might be a portal. I'm not going to tell you what this is. I'll leave this up to your imagination. You'll find out eventually. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, that's it for the Temple of Jizahar. Yeah. It's a dungeon with a boss and some mobs. No treasure. Aside from the drops. And possibly the bookshelves. But, yeah, that's it. So, now it's time to fight through the dungeon. Okay, so, the dungeon. I am in creative, and as such, I have sort of given myself some really good gear. Now, something I really should have said before in the past, Sackthaw's Soul Reaper Blade. It can be enchanted. Yeah. So I've given it Unbreaking 3, Fire Aspect 2, and Sharpness 5. And you notice that the attack damage is now 36.25. Originally it was 30, that's from the Sharpness 5. Yeah. Corallium Longbow, Unbreaking 3, Infinity 1, Power 5, Punch 2, Flame 1, and something called Multi-Shot 4, which I have not even sure what mod that's from. But it is from a mod. I've got a stack of enchanted golden apples. I've got a splash potion of weakness just to see if it works. A splash potion of instant harming. Just cause a bucket of lava, because I don't even know if that'll affect Jizahar. And of course the armor has been enchanted with everything I could find, pretty much. Hiccups. I'm not even sure what mod Flaming Spikes is from. I've never even seen it before. What is Retaliatory Kick for? I swear, I've been using the mods in this particular world for the last 5 or 6 months, and they're the same mods I've been using, but I've never seen those particular enchantments before. I have no idea what they are. Never seen them. What the heck are they? Where are they from? I notice that I am also wearing a cape. That is not the normal sort of Minecraft cape. That is from the Traveler's Gear mod. Now, something else I will note. In all the time I have used Abyssalcraft, I have been using it with other mods, and the end result is I have never fought Jizahar using just Abyssalcraft stuff. So I don't actually know just how difficult this is going to be. I like using Tinker's Construct. I like to use Tinker's Construct weapons. They can be pretty powerful. I usually fight them with those, or with stuff like Draconic Evolution armor, which makes you pretty much invincible, so I don't actually know how this is gonna go. Yeah, and just Abyssalcraft stuff, never mind the weird enchantments I've never seen before. I don't even know what they'll do. They might very well screw me over, I don't know. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting. New experience for me, pretty much. Okay, so anything else to do before... well, I may as well just redo that warp ward thing so I don't have to worry about it. Stupid warp. Okay. Here we go. Difficulty 1 / game mode 0. Okay. Oh, there's an Omethal ghoul. Oh. Right, I've still got all the Tinker's Construct extra hearts thing. Oh, nice. That was just 2 hits. And, of course, I've got the extra utilities angel ring, so I can fly. Simply because I'm not insane trying to fight these things. Oh. Die, 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 die. Die, die, die. I wonder if the remnants will react to me fighting the minion of the Gatekeeper. They do! That's interesting. So, attacking a remnant of the minion of the Gatekeeper makes the remnants hostile to you. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Well. Odd. For a second, it looked like the arrows were bouncing off of them. Not sure. Maybe just a visual glitch. Die, 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 die. Suffer and die. Huh. They already spawned. Oh. Shadow creatures. Okay, so I don't see the boss bar yet. And he looks like he's still sitting there, so he hasn't actually spawned yet. Why don't the shadow creatures have the smoke thing? Oh right, I've got particles low. Video settings, animations, minimal. Well, just decreased. Okay. That should bring it back to normal. Yep, there we go. Out of the way. He's still there. Okay. He hasn't sat up yet. Alright, so here we go. Still sitting there. Why is he still sitting there? Huh. In theory, I could actually destroy the spawner block, but that's not, it's not actually what I want. He dropped some important items. Whoop! Let's see. That's interesting. He's only got 500 HP. And I'm flying and he's not attacking me. What's up with that? He is tall, though. Oh, that's like what? That's like six or seven blocks. He's big. He's got less HP than Shagoroth did. 10 armor points. Oh, there we go. Now he attacked me. Okay, come here. Had to tab out for a second there. Come on. Come into this room. Can you get through the door? You can get through the door. He isn't really attacking me very much, is he? Weird. Well, at least arrows affect him. He's, really not doing a whole lot to attack me, is he? I mean, yeah, that's a good bit of damage, but still. I mean, I am armored up to crap, but... You know, look at this, he's just standing there, he's not attacking me. That's strange, I wonder why he's doing that. I mean, usually, actually, you know what? Here, let's look at this real quick. The Infiniminer, the one with the crazy amount of attack. It hasn't affected the other Abyssalcraft bosses. Let's see if it affects him. Good, it does not. And he's almost gone. Fire certainly affects him. You know, I didn't even end up using these. Interesting. Well, let's see if it works. Doesn't really look like it. Maybe it did like 1 damage or something. It's got 2 fire damage is gonna kill him. Oh. Congratulations, you killed me. No, not even close. You can't kill a great old one. What you killed is a simulacrum, a mere physical incarnation of infinite darkness. Some call it a puppet, something that escapes a human when they delve into madness. This is the concept of reality. Oh, okay, that's sort of like a different tangent rather than a continuation. Okay. Some call it a puppet. That escapes a human when they delve into madness. This is the concept of reality. Okay, his death animation. An example of this is you believing that you've slain a great old one. Ooh, ominous. Any sane person would realize that going after such a powerful being is nothing but certain death. His body's just sort of floating there. That's neat. But your mind has been twisting itself harder the more knowledge you've gained. The fact that you thought for a second that you had killed me shows just how insane you've become. Can I do anything to him? Nope. My readings have already led you here, so wouldn't you want more knowledge? Should that have a question mark? That looks like it should be a question. Perhaps death is what you truly desire. Not really. Let me unleash the last power contained within this hollow puppet. It'll give me the answer. Oh, neat. Oh, crap, what's this? Whoa, what is that? Milk bottle. So, kill Jizahar, he banishes you to the Dark Realm, the final dimension of Abyssalcraft. And, yeah. So, what did he drop? He, dropped some Methaxium ingots, some Tritium ingots, refined Corallium ingots, and Abyssal ingots. And I need to pause again real quick. Okay, I'm back. But, you notice that, he, dropped all that stuff pretty much the second he teleported you. So, you didn't actually get, I didn't actually get the most important drop. Yeah, last time I actually fought him, that text rolled by so fast, he actually teleported me to the Dark Realm before he had even finished the text. Yeah, something needs to get worked on, I guess. Freaking warp effects. Okay, so, I'm gonna go back into creative mode real quick. Must have spelled that wrong. I do that a lot. Alright, now, when he banishes you to the Dark Realm, there are two ways to leave the Dark Realm. The first is you die. You lose whatever you got, unless you've got, like, keep inventory on or some modded item, that modded effect or whatever that lets you keep your items. Or you can bring an item with you, which I did not remember to do. Okay, so only way to escape the Dark Realm is to use one of the gateway keys to create a portal to another dimension. So, which type of portal is it? Let's grab all three of them just to show you. Okay, the gateway key, which leads to the Abyssal Wasteland. Nope. A Sora's Dreaded Gateway key, which leads to the Dreadlands. Nope. You needed this one, Chagoras Relayan Gateway key. Yeah. So, before you fight Jizahar, bring this with you, because you need it. Or, alternatively, since chances are high you may have actually already fallen off of Omethal and into the Dark Realms, you, might have already had the, key with you and just was able to... That's a long distance away. You may have already created a portal. Like I did here. After I showed you all that the first time I fell in here in that one video. So, let's go back. I'm back to the original portal that brought you to here. Let's teleport back to the temple real quick. He's not from a spawner block, he just spawned there naturally because they do that. Now his the text is running again. I had that happen the last time I killed him too. Oh. His body is still there, as are his drops. Hold on. Oh, neat. It gave me the, even though he's going through his death, text, he even actually gives me the creative text that you do when you spawn him in. That's nice. I've never had that happen before. Okay, so, let's see here. Let's check real quick. Did he drop this thing? No, he did not drop the thing. That's annoying. Brrr, he has not yet dropped the item that he's supposed to be dropping, and he has dropped everything again, and an explosion noise. Pretty sure that's a glitch, but there is the item he's supposed to drop. Lots of experience, bunch of stuff. And here is the most important item. Essence of the Gatekeeper. A mere fragment of Jizahar. You can feel it pulsating with power. So, in theory, when you kill him, he's supposed to drop this stuff, and you're supposed to get it when he dies. And then you get banished to the Dark Realm. for whatever reason, it teleports you pretty much as soon as the items start dropping, and you have to come back, and he's sort of there, still going through it again. Like I said, I've had this happen more than once. I don't know what it's about. I'm assuming it's a glitch, which is very unfortunate, seeing as, unless you have the gateway key, when you're in the Dark Realm, you're kind of stuck there, and you lose your items because you have to die to get out. But yeah. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. This thing. It's absolutely nothing. It does nothing. It has no purpose. It's just there to look neat. So, if you guessed it did nothing, you were correct. Okay. So, we have now defeated Jizahar, the Gatekeeper, final boss of Abyssalcraft. And this is the final episode of the Omethal stuff. All that's left now is to cover the Dark Realm, which we will begin in the next episode of Abyssalcraft is Kind of Awesome. See ya there. Bloopers! At last, the time has come, viewers. Oh god, that sounds so stupid. Never mind. I'm gonna try it again. 3, 2, 1. The time has come. Ah, damn it. 3, 2, 1. At last, the time has come, dear viewers, to face the final boss of Abyssalcraft, the great old one, Jizahar, the Gatekeeper.